When it comes to holiday specials, it's a hit or miss world. For every Charlie Brown's Christmas, there's a Star Wars holiday special.
And how does My Little Pony, the best gift ever, fare?
I'd call it a solid Ernest Saves Christmas.
So the best Christmas movie ever?
No. In fact, it's a bit of a mess, but a fun mess. Okay, so, what do you get when you take a Twilight Goes Cray-Cray story, add a heaping helping of AJ versus the Flim Flam Brothers, a zesty Pinkie Pie quest, a sprinkling of Spike's pining romance, and then work the whole thing over with the official every holiday movie we could think of beating stick?
A stinking pile of Yuletide garbage?
Not quite. You get Dance of the Subplots. The lesson to take from Best Gift Ever is that despite its positive qualities, the overall plot may as well not even exist until the last 10 minutes. Now, sometimes you can get away with this kind of storytelling, if the individual stories and the payoff are strong enough.
And are they?
I would call most of these stories a mixed success.
You know, it's not the rounds you fire, it's the hits that count.
Let's break some of this down, starting with the framing device. The girls are having a holiday problem. They all have to buy a bunch of presents for all their besties. This is naturally bringing about holly jolly rage and poverty. So to save time and bits, AJ comes up with a Secret Santa thing. As a framing device, this is efficient if nothing else. It sets up a goal and creates a logical endpoint. The individual stories range in quality. The Discord and Dash story, as well as the AJ versus the Flim Flam Brothers story, were both pretty good, solid comedy and character interactions. Whereas the Rarity, with the exception of one derptastic cameo, was on the dull side. The critical moment comes at the end, and for the most part the climax delivers, with not one but two potentially holiday-ruining monstrosities. Dispatched by, you guessed it, the power of friendship. Now, I want to talk about two different but related things, references and fan service. Both of them are dopamine rush rewards for paying attention to something outside of the thing you are currently watching, and I think both are best used sparingly. After all, there's nothing more flow and immersion breaking than being yanked out of an experience. That being said, MLP can handle this kind of thing better than most. It's a cartoon, a kid's show, the ponies lend themselves to parody, and that all means it doesn't break the experience too much. Now, let's move on to the comedy. There are a lot of different flavors on display. Obviously, the core of the humor is character interactions. Like Spike really wanting to get a gift for Rarity, Pinkie and Prince Rutherford have great chemistry, and Dash and Discord are delightful.
Private, that was terrible.
We also get some lol-so random humor from Pinkie, as well as this gem.
Wait! Pudding!
And at least one of the holiday movie references will get you to smile. Now, I want to look at the message. It comes courtesy of Santa's magic reindeer, Maiden, Mother, and Crone. I mean Aurora, Bori, and Alice. They give Pinkie a big song and dance about, guess what? Friendship is the best gift of all! The problem is, nobody seems to have forgotten that. Everyone had trouble getting the right gift, but that's because they care and they want to do a good job. So is the lesson just get your friends any old thing because friendship? Okay, finally, let's talk music. There are two songs in Best Gift Ever, and they're really nothing to write to Santa over. The latter seasons of My Little Pony have started to get this generic Broadway feel, and it's like a musical whopper. It's good, but forgettable. Okay, now it's time to break down the good and the bad in My Little Pony, the best gift ever. On the good side, the character dynamics are enjoyable to watch, the humor is fun, and some of the individual stories are well done. On the other hand, some of the other stories are about as exciting as getting socks for Christmas, and it's all held together with a contrived lesson. So I give My Little Pony, the best gift ever, a 3.5 out of 5. Now, if you're interested in more reviews of anime, movies, TV shows, comic books, or video games, check out my channel right here on YouTube and find my Facebook and DeviantArt pages for video updates and more.
Hey kids, today's show is brought to you by the letter 4 and the number potato! I'm a stupid private.